Hey everybody, going to show you the new project I got going on. It's bubble foil, reflective insulation. I'm going to put this on the skirting of the cabin. I'm going to insulate the bottom. I don't have the floor joists insulated. One, I'm in the south, and two, I don't like doing it. Bad insulation under a cabin just makes a great rat's nest. And if I put foam, the ants eat it up. I've been using bubble foil for years. I did an RV. And I went from using 2 AC units to only using 1 in the deep south, so that tells you how good it works. The 2x4s, I'm going to build a frame underneath the cabin. I've got a deck that's exposed. I'm going to go past the deck to where the cabin starts at the deck and build me a wall, this bubble foil for it. So just show you how the access points that I've made. And a couple other tricks. Sorry for the sniffing. I think I'm fighting a code. Or COVID. So I've got vents. I've got magnet strips covering those up. There's the access. Again, I'll put a big piece of rubber mat here, that way I can crawl under it and get going. And another thing that I'll be doing, I'm going to put a wireless thermostat underneath there. That way I'll know what the temperature of the crawl space is. And if it gets too cold, then I'll drain the water lines that I'm using for the plumbing. So I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of footage, but that's what I've got going on. I'm going to get going. I'll show you the progress as we go. Well, I can't tell you how much suck that had. This is a sucky job. So this is the front of the cabin. These boards are exposed, their deck, so cold air can get underneath there. So what I did, I didn't insulate here. Ooh, that's job sucking. So you can see the mirror insulation there. I just made a blanket, and that way I can pull it away if I need to get back underneath here. I've got foam for my solar panels that I use for crawler pads. I ain't gonna lie, man, this sucks. But I'm hoping it'll pay off. That way I can have the plumbing taken care of during very cold weather. No effort, no gain, right? Woo, this sucks. Well, this is all lack, so I'm gonna put some of that bubble foil right there at the access. I got all this blocked off now, all the way around the cabin. Something else I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this sensor in the crawl space and have this inside the cabin. And that way, and that way I'll know when it's below freezing, and I'll be okay in the 30s, but when it gets in the 20s, I'm gonna freak out a little bit. Like I said earlier, I'll go over to this spigot, open it up, and drain out the water lines. So just a quick video, and real quick. So show you too, I've used some of this board just on the access doors also, because I'm going to be beating it. But I've got a little bit of insulation left over, so I'd rather have a little bit left over than have to go back to the store. I do appreciate you watching, and I'm hoping this is something that you can use at your cabin. I've used this stuff for everything. I use it in chases for wire, chases for plumbing. That way when I'm fishing a wire or plumbing pecks through it, it doesn't hang up on the bad insulation. And it's real good for a moisture barrier too. So I do appreciate you watching, and take care. God bless.